So tell us, I always love to hear horror stories about, because I have many also.
Yeah.
So like, what do you, like, you know,
so
what have you seen that is like, oh my God,
We've
and
seen
you
it
pulled
all.
it off?
Yeah, we've seen it all. We have, we have dealt with hoarders, right? We've dealt with individuals, and I don't want to say horror story, but like very personalized,
Challenging.
Yeah, very very personalized homes. People that were artists. There was murals on the wall. They absolutely loved those murals and were very much attached to it, but that's not going to sell, right? If you have murals that are specific to what you like on walls, people are going to walk in and it's a kind of a sticker shock. So we did have to really walk the client through going through their items. As you know, sometimes when it's a hoarder situation, there's a lot of emotion attached to that. And in this specific situation, the person's partner had passed away. So it was very tender. And we took our time. We did not rush the process. We're here for you every step of the way. We really tried to mainstream that process and keep it moving was the biggest thing without getting the client overwhelmed. So it's just about adding a tremendous amount of support, right? About being empathetic and understanding their situation, not rushing them through it. So we just had to take a little bit more time. And then once that was done, then we had to talk through the painting of the property, right? And really getting them to understand and showing them the comps in the area. The biggest thing is education. Mm-hmm. If you can show a client, we are doing this for your best interest. We have the same goal. If we do this, this can be the outcome, right? You can get the money that you've put into this property, the equity that you've built in this property. You can get what you should actually be getting instead of having an investor come in and completely undercut you, right? It's like a mini flip, but you get to keep the equity versus having an investor do it. Right. So that was the situation that we dealt with, was the hoarding and the murals. And it's just about patience and education.
Yeah, it's hard when they, not artists, but also people that have their house ton of memorabilia or pictures of their family. So it's hard to tell them, you have to take that down.
Right.
And I had a client I said, you have to take them down. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll do it. And she never did. And the house didn't sell because everybody got there and they were just looking at everybody's pictures. Oh, how cute this baby, this, that.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
You have to, hey, that's beautiful. I'm sure your children love it, that you love it. And you don't have to toss it, right? We can just compartmentalize. We can help you put it in storage. You get to keep all the things that are super important to you. And then we can get this ready for someone to come in and hopefully be able to build those memories with their family, correct, right? And their children. And it's about how you speak to them as well. Yeah, that's very much important.
See, that's so key. Yeah. That's so important. Yeah. And make the next person feel at home. Absolutely. Yeah.